Hello, everyone. Welcome to Bro Banter, the ultimate podcast for dudes and bros. My name is Steph, and with me always is David.
What up?
Welcome to episode 11. How's everybody doing? We are here to discuss Week 14 results and make Week 15 predictions. Starting in, as always, going over last week's breakdown. Man! Good job. I don't have the percentages. Shit got kind of crazy, so I missed 9.
This whole week got crazy.
Yeah, I missed 9. You missed 6. But we're gonna dig into it. I don't want to spend too much time on that, just because it was a huge fucking loss. Very embarrassing. Who's some of the people? What's his name?
No. D-O.
Hang on. Brandon?
Yeah. Brandon, let's go. Space, let's.
Don't yell at me.
There you go.
This one?
No. None of those.
Pinkerton?
No, let's go Dozier. D. There you go, right?
Yeah. Alright. 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 So, getting past that very quickly. Out of here. Don't even want to talk about it. Nope. Done with it. It's out of here. On to the breakdown.
Well, that was a fast segment.
Yeah. I've been planning this out for a while now. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna get to the breakdown here in just a minute. Let's get to the goddamn elephant in the room.
Which one?
Mine.
Okay. I was going to say, I got one too.
My take. Okay. Great. Good job, Dallas. Good job. It was a great game. Defense was absolutely incredible. Forced Jalen into very uncomfortable positions he had never been in. This is a position he's never been in. Consecutive back-to-back losses, never happened. Multiple errors, big errors. 3 forced turnovers from all 3 of our stars. Gilmore played an incredible game. Incredible. Covering AJ immaculately.
Oh, yeah.
Incredibly done.
He came in clutch.
Yeah. The fumbles don't happen, we win the game. And I hate to be that guy that's, especially because me and you have had some very, very heated discussions about the refs. So I hate to be the goddamn refs guy. But the goddamn refs, man.
Yeah, I mean, they missed a lot of calls this weekend anyways.
They got A.J. Brown was called for offensive pass interference for running into Bland, I think. Right? Running into Bland on a route.
Yeah.
2 plays later, they had the ball, and CD does the exact same thing. And only his was a little more egregious.
I'm talking about in the end zone?
Yeah, when they got the touchdown?
When he got in between them?
Yeah.
I don't know, I think CD just went in between them. He didn't actually...
Bumped.
He did this.
So did AJ.
He came straight in.
So did AJ. It was literally the same play, only CD's was a little worse.
Except it was where the yard line was. It wouldn't have caused.
Fuck that. I don't like that.
I mean, it's part of the rules.
Call's a call.
You're right, but it's part of the rules. Depending on where the yard line is, and if it would have impeded everything to begin with, so the call wouldn't have mattered for the play in the end zone. It would have made them redo the play, yes. But that's about it.
Now, here's where I'm going to get analytical. We absolutely need to fire Brian Johnson. This is crucial. We need to fire Brian Johnson Nick Sirianni needs to take back over play calling, and Sean Desai needs an ass chewing or an ass whooping, but he needs to get his ass doing something, because on the defensive side it's not looking great either, and we have most of the same talent that we had last year, and even got the best pick in the draft when Jalen Carter. We lost C.J. Gardner Johnson, who this year hasn't done shit. I'm pretty sure he's injured. I haven't heard his name once. Sean Desai, Brian Johnson, you need fired. You need fired. It was terrible calls, dude. Terrible calls. Did you know AJ
Couldn't do nothing?
And let me tell you why. AJ Brown did not have a single cross route. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Not a single one.
But weren't you held to field goals twice again?
Our play calling is getting predictable.
Yeah.
When you know that AJ Brown is going to streak down the numbers 20 yards to develop a play, a deep pass, even after Brian Johnson in a press conference last fucking week talked about needing to develop plays quicker, he himself acknowledged that. He himself said that. Yep. And here we are trying to develop plays longer.
Hey, on a positive note for the Eagles, you have an easier schedule for the number 1 seed, and you got Jalen running again in that game.
Yes.
I mean, that was a bonus because he was running, he was on his legs again. Now.
And Lane Johnson held Micah Parsons so incredibly.
Yeah, I mean, that guy was pressuring, trying to get through all evening. I mean, I think he got 1 sack, and that's saying something, stopping a guy like that. He's a beast. I mean, he already says the Eagles are the number 1 team in the NFC, and he just played against them to show that he's not going to just give it to you. You know? That tells you something right there. Yeah. And he's a Philly guy anyways. He's a 76ers fan.
He wants to be an Eagle.
But the fact that, you know, you had to double team him, almost triple team him all game to stop him. That was.
The thing that gets me is AJ Brown was targeted more than 20 times, and not a single one of them was a cross route.
No,
AJ Brown is a big, quick player. He can get in the cross. He can get 10 yards. He can get 15.
Well, his height alone can get him over some of them corners.
Yeah.
He's a big-bodied receiver. Those are always good to have in the middle of the field. And tossing it up a little higher than those shorter guys where they have to jump.
Here's my sole reason for Brian Johnson needs fucking fired is, like I said, shortly after the San Francisco loss, which was decimating.
He said what they needed to do and didn't do it.
Not only did he not do it, but the plays became even more predictable.
Yeah.
You knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, the offense was predictable.
You knew what was going to happen.
About 80% of that game, the Cowboys knew exactly on defense what they needed to do.
Yeah, everything was predictable except for the fake punt. That was great. Limit turnovers, cross route, short route, post slant, RPO, AJ Brown. He's all pro, second best receiver in the NFL. Let him fucking ball. Let him ball. Sirianni he's a motivational guru, man. He absolutely needs to take back over play calling. Absolutely does. A lack of Shane Steichen, too much trust in Brian Johnson has led us to a 10-3 and a possible loss of not only the first seed, but the entire fucking division. This is crazy. Blitzer 4-man pressure, tighter 2-man coverage, partially comes from above. More QB run designs if we're not going to capture Swift's talent. Go for 4th and short. Always. Never punt or field goal on 4th and 2 or even 4th and 3. 4th and short 3. Do it. Do it. They're probably going to ban it next year. Do it. Run it down their fucking throats now. Do it. There's a little more. 4 and 2 in the last 6 in the toughest schedule in the NFL. AJ Brown, if you're going to talk shit, back it up. You were right. They were coming for your plate. Not only did they take what was on your plate, they took your fucking plate and kicked you out the house.
Yeah. You didn't even get seconds, a dessert. You didn't even get to drink. Debo is the epitome of talk shit and walk the walk.
Ringo covering Cooks on 3rd and 6. Why was that? Why? Whose fucking idea was that? That was stupid. That was stupid. Because not only did he get the pass interference, but he also got a face mask. That's 25 free fucking yards.
Yeah, that's not just a pass interference. That's a personal foul on top of it.
That's 25 free fucking yards.
Yeah.
They're now in field goal range. What? I don't know. Hurts was 18 for 27, a 66.6% completion, 197 yards, no touchdowns, a fumble, 5 carries for 30 yards. Not bad. Dak was 24 for 39, 61.5%, 270 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, but a fumble that was recovered by Jalen Carter for a touchdown. That dude's going to get Defensive Rookie of the Year for sure. For sure. Something needs to happen to Brian Johnson. Either something needs to happen to Brian Johnson, or the next time that we see any leadership from the Eagles, I need a clear and concise plan on what's going to change. I'm so sick and tired of hearing we can play better, we can play better, we can play better. I want to see it. I want concise evidence on what you're going to do, and then I want to see that in action. I'm tired of this. And Zach, here's my deal, man. Is like I'm the only reason I'm critical. I'm not like every other analyst on FS1 or ESPN or anything like that. Because they went through the same thing. You know, like October it was, is Dallas really a bad team? And then in November it was, is San Francisco really a bad team? And now it's December and it's, is Philly really a bad team? No, there are slumps that teams go in. This is just not the right time for us to have this slump, especially with not having any injuries. Yeah, star step up, not fumble. But here's the deal. That's Jalen does have. He's got 10 interceptions. So do most other quarterbacks in the league. The other two, Devontae has had some drop passes, and whenever he gets hit like a son of a bitch, he's a little dude. Whenever he gets hit, he is dropping the ball. But AJ fumbling the fucking football, that never happens. So I'm chalking that one up as a a shrug. But for everything to align the way it did, for all 3 of our superstars to have turnovers, killed us. Without that, we win the game. However, I did put some feelers out on my Facebook, took some votes on who they thought would end up winning out and secure not only the division, but the NFC first seed. And
of course you hate it was against the Cowboys. That's your rival.
And here's the deal, dude, is we're starting to get more rivals. You know, I'm starting to get Cowboys, San Francisco, and KC. All 3 of them are getting there. But as far as winning out,
well, they have more of a chance. Their last
Eagles.
4 games are easier.
Here's the Eagles.
I mean, because
Here's
the Cowboys got to play the Ravens and the Dolphins.
The Cowboys arguably have the toughest schedule in the NFC, like in the dominant NFC teams. I'm gonna let them have this week because they're probably gonna lose it next week, and then they're back down again. They got the Bills next week immediately. That's it. Josh Allen has been playing pretty well. He's been playing really well.
Dude, they got lucky with that win in KC, though.
No, see, I'm not. No, there's no luck in the NFL. There's no luck in the NFL. It didn't happen, and it wasn't a comfortable enough lead for that mistake to not be impactful. But it wasn't. That's not luck. That's a more dominant force. But they got the Bills next week. That's it. They're losing. They got the Dolphins after that. If Tyreek is going to be there, they'll probably have a chance. The Lions after that. I still believe in Goff. And then they got the Commanders. Don't sleep on the Commanders, especially when they're playing an NFC East team.
Yeah, it's a division game.
The Cowboys might go 0-4 these next 4 games. That could happen.
I don't see it happening.
That could happen.
Yeah.
They could damn sure go 2-2. That's plausible as shit.
Yeah.
And all I need is for
One
San
loss.
Francisco to lose one.
All you need is both of them to lose one. That's it.
That's it. Well, I know Dallas is gonna lose one.
San Fran, who they got?
Cardinals, Ravens, Commanders, Rams.
So the Ravens are going to be
Or
the Rams at the very end, messing up the playoff picture.
especially if San Francisco.
Although,
Brandon,
I mean,
come on. Stop it.
Cowboy Browns Super Bowl.
Stop it. Did you just hear the lineup?
Oh my gosh.
The Bills, the Dolphins, the Lions, and the Commanders. Come on. And look, even I expect Shanahan. Like, I don't know if I want
Yeah, but I mean, look how good the Browns are doing in the AFC right now.
Flacco's name started the rest of the season, and for good reason.
I mean, it's not against anything to say that they could be in contention to go to the Super Bowl. I don't see them going.
No. The Browns aren't look.
That defense is.
So is Baltimore.
But is it that good?
Yeah.
Baltimore barely won.
The Rams had the best game of their lives. Cooper Kupp was playing incredible. He hasn't had a game like that since before he got injured. That was crazy.
Browns are due, and the Chiefs about to take their spot.
Dude, the Chiefs.
What, on the bench, watching everyone go to the playoffs?
The Chiefs. Is Hill not playing? He came back in the fourth.
He's questionable right now. He did
He'll
come
play.
back. He's questionable, but he's been questionable for the last 10 games.
He'll play. They'll shoot him up. They'll hit him with T, and he'll fucking play.
They'll probably give him like a veteran day off of practice a couple times
Yeah.
and put him as questionable.
Or limited. He won't do a full practice.
Hill is not going to stop unless there's a medical reason that stops him. Hill's going to be on that field.
Is it ankle?
Yeah, they're going
They'll
to
wrap that shit.
Well, ankle and knee. They're gonna look at probably his
Knee?
whole leg.
Ankle and knee.
Yeah, because of how he got horse collared and they came down on him on that leg.
What's up, Brian?
So they'll look at him, they'll scan him, they'll make sure everything's good, that he can play. If there is a tear or anything, they're not.
There's not a tear. If there was a tear,
He wouldn't have came back in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
I'm pissed that we're stuck around Hill.
We'll get there. 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 All right. Done with Philly. On to the breakdown. The real breakdown. What the fuck happened to the Dolphins?
Two touchdown lead, and we blew it.
They're-
And then Tyreek Hill was what we planned on the whole time. That's all they cared about, it seemed like. And
Dude, and there's so much
we
talent
have
on
the
that team.
talent.
There's so much talent on that team.
Even if you put Tyreek Hill on a couple of them run plays on the line, for one, they're going to adjust their defense for him.
Yep.
That allows the run game to get a chance.
Yep.
And we got Achane. We got Mozart.
Yep.
They're two of the fastest running backs in the league.
Yep.
Achane can catch the ball and run. Get
Brian,
it to him.
hang on, Brian.
Missing his throw.
No, I do not. And I'll tell you why. You can check back to any of our previous episodes. We've had serious debates about this.
Yeah, he doubts him.
I don't think he's top tier echelon. Is he a good quarterback? Yes. Is he probably going to go down as a great quarterback? Yes. But until we see him around a team with less talent, because they are the Golden State Warriors of football right now. It's crazy. They have top 3 all pro players at almost every single position.
Well, every single position that matters when it comes to playmaking.
On offensive and defensive.
Because, I mean, some of their offensive line, some of their defensive line won't be.
Trent Williams, walking Hall of Famer.
Well, yeah. But I'm just saying not everybody.
C-Mac. Nicky Bosa.
Most of these
Brandon Ayuk.
will go straight
Deebo
up
Samuel.
first round in. And they are that good. But I still
George
think
Kittle.
that fuck you.
It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
I still think that if you put him on a team with at least half that talent, which is a lot of teams in there, he would still show out.
Do you think he is MVP talks on the Cowboys?
MVP talks on the Cowboys? I don't know. I haven't seen him play with them. I would say he's top 5, so probably in the contention.
Exactly. Thank you. Exactly.
They'd eat his lunch.
They're right. He's right.
I don't know.
He couldn't. He could not do it on the Cowboys. He couldn't. And here's why I. This is why I think it's disrespectful to have him in the MVP talks. Is he's not even the most valuable player on the San Francisco 49ers, right?
Okay. But if you go numbers-wise, the numbers
I know.
are on him.
I hate that.
And
because it's MVP,
it's split
right?
between them.
It's MVP. It's the most valuable player. It's the player that makes the most difference and the most important player. And granted, the quarterback is the most important position, but the quarterback isn't even the most important player on the Niners team.
He gets it to everybody, dude.
He does.
He gets it to everybody.
He does. He absolutely does. But he's not even the best player on the Niners, right? So how can he be the best player in the league? That's what gets me.
MVP is not the best player in the league. The most valuable player.
He's okay.
Technically,
now we're splitting hairs. I got a bucket of them. We can go out back.
Technically, with his paycheck, he is the most valuable player.
No, stop it.
They're getting a lot more value out of him.
Stop. And what's sad is I think that after what we saw in Dallas and San Francisco, if Jalen doesn't have a spectacular last 4 games, his MVP season is
probably
over
done.
again.
Yeah.
Again, he missed it by an inch last year.
Was it an inch? I thought it was about 4 inches.
From 1 to number 2. That's about an inch. Yeah.
No. I'm talking about because it was basically the Super Bowl.
No, it was the Super Bowl voting was before Super Bowl.
The MVP voting.
Because the MVP voting.
That's right.
Because they have a Super Bowl MVP.
That's right.
Yep. Ugly hat. Yeah.
Hey, don't be jealous. It's okay.
Hey, I tell him about Ray Finkel all the time.
And
Einhorn is a man.
Undefeated.
Laces out. Laces out.
Did you see Dan Marino on the sidelines being all pissed off?
You know what I did see? I saw the entire Dolphins team, the water boy, 3 fans, and the owner's niece to take down D-Hop on that big catch before halftime.
Oh, yeah, I was so pissed. Like, the dude had a hold of his ass and then just didn't even take him down. And fuck, dude, if they're going to horse collar fucking Tyreek, grab him by the back of the fucking neck.
Yeah.
Technically, Hopkins can get pulled down by his hair. It's part of his uniform. Grab those fucking dangly ass fucking locks and just pull them down. The NFL's already said it. Anything that's outside your helmet is considered your jersey. Yank him by the fucking nape of the hair, dude.
Sanders got his field goal blocked. That's when they took over.
Yeah.
Lots of upsets this week. Lots of upsets. Pats upset the Steelers. What? Oh, God! Damn it, I forgot. Bill Belichick is fired after this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Dunsky.
No.
Dunsky. Swear. You guys can look that up. Bill Belichick, no longer with the New England Patriots after 2023. It. Yeah.
Is that the news you were talking about?
Yeah, that's the news I was talking about. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I'm going to have to look that up.
Look it up right now.
I'm going to have to look it up.
Do it right now. Everyone else, pull out. If you're not watching this on your phone, you slide up, go Google Bill Belichick. It's the first thing that comes up. It's Bob Kraft saying, fuck him.
Patriots to reportedly part ways with Belichick after the season.
Yep. And they are not kind about it, but you can read on about it later. You just got confirmation. All right. So, before Tyreek left, the entire game, Tua was 23 for 33. That's a 69%. Dude always has solid accuracy.
He got over 300 yards.
No, he didn't. He got 240 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions.
We went over 300 yards.
Yeah.
So he didn't pass for that.
Levis, nobody.
They're low on the fucking
23 for 38, 60%. 327 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. almost double the fantasy points of Tua.
No, ain't none of them really got 10 points, I don't think.
Lots of upsets. So Pats upsets the Steelers. That's what got me thinking about Billy.
Like you come in with a projected 2-touchdown lead, and get this, you had a 2-touchdown lead, and then fucking blew it because Tyreek's on the sideline. You don't know what to fucking do. You got Achane, Wilson, Waddle, fucking Mozart. We even got a backup fucking third string running back. Fuck, dude. Irritates me.
I hate Mike McDaniel. Hate him. Can't stand him. He's an alcoholic. Watch him. Watch him. He's a junkie.
He's definitely not literate enough to be normal-ish.
He's on something. He is definitely not of sober mind, and that's probably where his creativity comes from. Because I can't stand it. Broncos upset the Chargers. 6 of the last 7 games.
Right? Yeah. And, if they keep doing this...
I don't think they can, though, for real.
But if they keep... Who they got next?
I don't know.
I mean, if the Broncos win out, they could be number 1 in that division over the fucking Chiefs at this point. Because they already beat the Chiefs.
Can they really?
Yeah!
Jesus.
Chiefs are only fucking 8 wins and stupid losses.
Bills upset the Chiefs. That one could have been called.
Super Bowl logo predicting the matchup?
Yes, I did. Well, yeah. The Baltimore Ravens and the 49ers.
Really?
Yeah. The colors.
I don't even know what the Super Bowl logo looks like.
It's purple
Well,
and
I mean, I know what the
red.
logo is, but
It's purple and red.
this year it's
Purple and red. And this will be the 3rd year. I don't know, man. If it is going to be Baltimore and San Francisco, they're just so nasty. And it would just be perfect for Brock Purdy, and I hate that. Year 2023. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's in Vegas too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Oh well.
It'll be the 3rd
If
year.
it does happen, I hope the Ravens beat the fucking 49ers.
As much as I would hate it, Brian, that's how it would be, man. They're just so stacked. They're so stacked. Like I said, man, Pro Bowl top 3 player.
They are stacked. And they're
almost every single position.
They're wanting another Super Bowl ring for the franchise. I get it.
Giants.
What? They're 3rd place in franchises with
Giants
Super Bowl wins.
Upset the Packers.
Yeah, the Packers.
Titans upset the Dolphins.
Fuck you.
Bears upset the Lions. And the Jets. The Jets and
Yeah.
Bears.
I told him after I found out that Zach Wilson I was like, can I change my pick? Because I want to pick the Jets now.
No.
And he was like, no.
Shit's locked in. Shit's locked in.
That was prior. I mean, technically, that would have been yes.
Doesn't matter.
Before, but
Once the pen comes off the paper, that's it, baby.
Once I found Zach Wilson was playing, I was like, Jets are winning.
Dude,
Jets
took out CJ and Nico.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
The defense is. And then if you can get some offense going with Breece Hall, I don't know why they haven't done it with him this whole year, but Breece Hall is a fucking tank, dude.
Yeah. Jake Browning.
And he's not like one of them slow fucking Russian tanks. You know? This motherfucker's like an Abrams with an extra engine, okay?
Buddy, I don't know that shit.
This motherfucker's like
So we could do stuff like
a Bradley on
knows.
steroids, okay? He's just a beast.
Denver, that was just crazy, man. Justin Herbert's such a pussy. I can't stand him.
Out for the season.
Jake Browning's looking great.
I think he's out for the season.
I know he's not in for this game. Star of the show, who you got?
I actually have Debo. 2 weeks in a row, man.
Jesus Christ, that's such a lame ass answer.
Okay, Lamar Jackson out of for this week. I mean, that's
No, I'm not going to accept that actually.
Why?
Because he wasn't. And I'll tell you why.
Okay, tell me why.
He didn't win the game.
You're right. The guy on the special teams ran it back for a fucking touchdown. Yeah, first fucking kickoff into the fucking overtime. Runs it back from the fucking
Tylan Wallace.
done, son. He even got the game ball. They were
Hell
partying in the
yeah.
fucking locker room with his ass.
He's the backup punt returner, dude.
Yeah, and he ran it all the way back.
76 yards to win the game in overtime. That's
Yep.
why he's the star of the show. Dude, this might be the most agreement that we've had on a banter.
Yeah, and it's when both of our fucking teams lose.
That's how it gotta be, baby.
God.
Oh, but hang on, getting back
And
to
then
that.
we have the last part of our season. We have the Ravens and the Bills back to back. And we have the Cowboys right before that. And then we have the fucking Jets before that.
Yeah. Might go 0-4.
Fuck! And if we do, and the Bills can win, they're going to be number one again.
That's not good.
No. Be us back at fucking 9 and whatever, like last year, 9 and fucking 8, and the year before that.
Hey, you know what I'd like to do too?
Oh.
I'd like to get back to where I'm winning in Stefan's selections and you're winning in Dave's diamonds, because this flip-floppy shit that we're doing is not cool. Dave's diamonds. On to the next segment. So you guys remember from last week, Dave chose, and for those of you that are new, Brian, I don't know if you've ever watched, but after the breakdown where we go after the recap of last week, Dave every week selects his fantasy picks for the following week. Well, last week he selected Tyreek Hill, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Justin Tucker, Christian McCaffrey, and Nico Collins.
Hey, Tucker was good. Fucking Nico Collins is out.
Yeah.
I can't predict an injury.
Tyreek, 10-10.
He came out half the game.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, 5.10.
Yeah.
Justin Tucker got the second most points on your team with 12. Right behind Christian McCaffrey at 16.3. And then Nico with the injury not coming back into the game at 2.3 with a 45.8 totality.
Flacco got you the win.
Hey,
Fuck him. He should not be coming off the bench.
Devontae Adams, and we're going to talk about Devontae Adams again. 12.3 points. Joe Flacco, 21.3 points. Dalton Kincaid, and I fucking forgot that Dawson Knox wasn't injured anymore, so Kincaid is getting less touches.
Yeah, it's kind of 50-50 right now.
Mm-hmm. Jake Elliott busted out 10, and Jalen Warren was hushed by New England with only getting 8 points, but that still put me 12.9 points ahead with 58.7.
Yeah. Like I said, it's that fucking Joe Flacco coming off the couch.
This was 14?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Who do you got going into this week on fantasy?
Ezekiel Elliott.
Ooh, that's a good one. Damn it, I thought about doing that.
Yeah, I'm going to grab Elliott. I'm going to grab Debo again. I think he'll have a third week. They're going against the Cardinals. I'll grab... No, we're going against them.
Yeah, dude, and isn't it so crazy? Like, I mean, he's missing a step here and there, but he's like 112, and he hasn't played in a long time. What are you looking for?
Who the Ravens are playing this week. I know you got it written down somewhere.
Yeah. I got that, and then here's the spread.
Jacksonville, put Lamar in there.
The spread's only
That's okay. I still think he's
3.5.
going to have a long ass game. So we got Zeke Elliott, we got Debo, and we got Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
All right, put who are the Titans playing against? Houston. Yeah, put Hopkins in there.
One more.
The Giants playing. New Orleans. Put Barkley in there.
All right. Ezekiel Elliott, Debo Samuel, Lamar Jackson, DeAndre Hopkins, and Saquon Barkley. We're locking that in?
I'm going to add a kicker. We're going to put Aubrey in there. He hasn't missed yet.
Dude, that dude is solid, too.
He's freaking solid as a freaking rock, dude.
We're going to talk about him, too.
He is literally not missed a kick.
We're going to talk about him. Alright, hang on. Just give me 30 seconds to do this. Let me see here. I'm going to do...
Yes, he has gas in the tank. Coming off the fucking couch looking like he is right now. I don't know if he's Drew Bledsoe, but geez, the guy has definitely got some fucking gas in the tank left to show something. I had no faith in him coming back. Casey's playing Dominion. There's little lines here. Were you going to pick Dallas and chose Buffalo? Or were you going to pick Washington and chose
No,
Buffalo?
I don't know. I was going from this way up.
Oh, okay.
And forgot which way my arrows were going. You just fucked up my pick, too. I forgot what I was going to do.
No, sorry. You were talking about the case. I was talking about that. And you were like,
what was I doing?
I don't know.
What was I going to do? Was it Adams?
I don't know.
Damn it! I don't want to do DK because I don't want him to have a good game.
Because he's going against you guys.
Yeah.
He's got some speed.
I'll tell you what. I think
He's
A.J.
surprised
Brown
me.
is going to light it up. And then we'll do...
You know, I hope A.J. Brown lights it up. You got to buy on our fantasy league and don't have to worry about it.
I got to do one more, huh? Okay.
I got to find my way back in.
You okay with that?
Yep.
See these guys?
Yeah, I see him.
This is going to be a good one. I think I'm going to whoop your ass, though. Actually, no. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to get back into second selection. You know, the shit that's mine. All right. Moving on to the next segment. Pretender or contender? You're going to be surprised, I think. Because I'm taking Devontae Adams off the pretender list.
Oh, yeah?
I am.
He's not a permanent P?
He's not a permanent P.
Ooh,
He is now pretending to be a contender. And I'll tell you why.
Hey, you lost the permanent P. So you should take that as a compliment.
That's it.
You know? Take it as a win for now because, I mean, that's not always going to come.
You're moving up, Devontae. Just stick with it. 7 receptions for 53 yards. No touchdowns, but he did score 12.3 points. And that's his 3rd consecutive game at 10-plus points, taking him off the pretender list.
And that's without a touchdown. That means he's getting yards.
Correct. So far, we got Bijan Robinson.
He's had a couple of decent games.
Shut up.
Shut up.
And Michael Valdez-Scantling.
You could put the whole Chiefs freaking receiving core in there at this point. Even Rice had a drop.
Actually.
And he's supposed to be their,
Kadarius
up-and-comer.
Toney actually gets a one-way ticket straight to the
capital P.
pretender list.
The one that he actually caught didn't even matter.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even from Mahomes, it was from Kelsey.
All right. Someone who's going on the big permanent contender list. It's going to be Dak Prescott.
I'm surprised you got his first name in.
It's going to be Dak.
It's going to be Dak Prescott. I got him. You can't say the name. I got you.
24 for 39, 61.5%, 271 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 fumble recovered by Jalen Carter for a touchdown. He's going to be Defensive Player of the Year. 17.94 points. You're contending, my boy. You are contending. Brandon Aubrey.
Dude. What was he, over 20 points? In fantasy alone?
He also
He hasn't missed.
straight to the top of the capital C contender, and I'll tell you why. He's had 30 kicks this regular season.
Mm-hmm.
Hasn't missed one.
No, he's made all 30, and then
He had 2 last night that were 55 plus. One was a career high of 60.
and
Smoked them both.
before getting the NFL, he never missed.
Yeah, because he's an actual footballer. Actual footballer. All right. That's it for that segment. Now, lastly, but certainly not leastly, Step-in selection. This is where we give you guys my picks into next week, and hopefully we can get back on track with this pick rating. So one thing that I've started doing the last few weeks is I have also been giving you guys not only the spread, but the over and under as well. The Chargers at Las Vegas. They are without Justin Herbert, so that puts Vegas at a 3-point underdog. No, 3-point favorite at home, 33.5 point line. Chicago Bears at Cleveland. Guys, I'm going to be honest. This one could go either way. I think it really depends on Joe Flacco and how well that Cleveland can stop Justin Fields' run. So Cleveland is a 3-point favorite at home. That's probably just home field advantage.
Guaranteed. Because of how they were playing.
And same with the Raiders. That's probably just home field advantage. Over under is at 38. Could go either way. This may change for me before the game, depending on injuries. That's the only thing that's going to sway my decision. And we'll update you guys with that later on, if it happens. Atlanta at Carolina. Carolina, even at home, are 3-point underdogs. They are not going to win this. They are not good. Bryce Young was a terrible pick. He's going to develop into something great, but it's going to take a couple of years. Atlanta by 5. Over and unders at 35. It's not going to be a very high-scoring game. Pittsburgh at Indianapolis, sorry. Both of them are coming off a loss.
One of them a little worse than the other one, though.
That's fair. New England should not have won.
By that much, if any.
I think Indianapolis wants it more. I think it was a fluke. I know Minshew has it in him. They're only 2.5-point favorites at home, so that one also could go either way. Jalen Warren, Najee Harris might blow up. Stay tuned for
home field advantage.
Yeah, stay tuned for a change. Well, and even home field advantage should be at least a field goal favorite.
You would think.
Over and under on that one is 42. Denver at Detroit. Detroit is a 5-point favorite. 5-point favorite. But Denver's been playing really well. I think that Detroit is going to take this one. I think they are probably not going to cover the entire spread. 46.5 point over and under. Minnesota at Cincinnati. Cincinnati 3.5-point favorites. Jake Brown is going to take this. I don't think Minnesota really stands a chance, especially without Justin Jefferson. Josh Addison has been playing well, just not well enough. 39 is the line on that one. New York Giants at New Orleans. New Orleans are 4.5-point favorites. They're the ones that are going to take this. 37 is the line there. Tampa Bay at Green Bay. I believe in Jordan Love. 3.5-point favorites. 37 is the line. Guys, a lot of these are really just home field advantage. So if you feel strongly about anything in controversy to this, go with your gut. Go with your gut. Just don't be pissed off when I'm back here next Tuesday saying I told you so. New York Jets at Miami. Jets are going to take this one. I'm just kidding. Miami is 9.5-point favorites. You guys were 2 touchdown favorites on the last game.
And we had it. We had it.
Until you didn't.
So watch, we're gonna get 9.5 fucking points and then lose it
You
again.
better fucking win. Otherwise, Tua and Tyreek, you're going on the contender list. Not capital C, but you're definitely gonna be fucking contenders. Or pretenders, not contenders. The other one, the bad one. Houston at Tennessee. Tennessee is 2-point favorites. I'm gonna have to check to see how the injury list is looking here. What's going on with CJ? What's going on with
Concussion
Nico?
protocol.
Huh?
He's in concussion protocol.
So what? 3 weeks at least?
Well, it's been looking like a week with everybody so far this year. So it depends on how he comes through. I don't know about Nico. I don't know what his injury is, but
We'll see. As of right now, I've got Tennessee taking it. As of right now.
I mean, Stroud got smacked and he was laying on the ground for a while before they get it. You know.
This is true. San Antonio at Arizona. 13.5-point dogs at home. 48's the line. Bastards. Washington at the Rams. Rams 6.5-point favorites. They're the ones that are going to take this. They got it all day. Dallas at Buffalo. Buffalo 2.5-point favorites. God damn it! I need you guys to do that one, please. If I'm not gonna get fucked on any of these games, please let it be that one. 49's the line on that one. Baltimore, Jacksonville. Jacksonville is 3.5-point dogs at home. 43.5 is the line there. KC at New England. 9.5-point dogs at home. 37.5 is the line. Philadelphia at Seattle. 3.5-point dogs at home. Everyone knows that we're coming. We're coming. We're coming.
So did you pick all those, or you just tell us everybody?
I got Vegas,
I
Cleveland.
was talking about the last 5.
Oh, I got Vegas, Cleveland, Atlanta, Indianapolis, Detroit, Cincinnati, New Orleans, Green Bay, Miami, Tennessee, San Francisco, the Rams, Buffalo, Philly, Baltimore, and KC. Don't let me down. Guys, thank you so much for everyone that came in here, everyone that commented, everyone that came in and showed love, showed your support. We appreciate it. You're so incredible. Find us here, Spotify, or on YouTube, anywhere you get your podcast. We're all over. My name is Stefan. With me always is David. Thank you guys, and until next time, love you.